guys.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys. Jacob, please. So, my last video that I did was how I lost my kids to CPS
And mommy had to fix on her car.
no. My last video was how I lost my kids to CPS, how and why. I got a lot of negative reviews, and I got some negative comments and some positive, but I'm more so focused on the positive comments because, people understand that we do go through things in life and we do make mistakes. This is my oldest son, Kair. He is one of the ones that I lost because of, what I went through, what I shared in my previous post. This is my daughter, Celise, my second oldest, my only daughter. She was involved in me losing her through, CPS and family. And this is my son, Jacob. He doesn't like when I call him that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, now you like when I call you that. This is my son, Jacob. And he is also one of the ones that I lost in CPS. And they were gone for a total of 5 years, 4.5 years, 5 years, somewhere around there. And then this is my fourth oldest, Noah. And this is Scotty. He's the youngest one. So everybody say hello.
Hello.
So as you can see, I got them September 18th of 2020. Their grandmother stopped Noah. Their grandmother, when we were going through the court process and stuff, I didn't think that I would get my kids back. The courts, honestly, well, my what do you call it? My
Judge, lawyer.
No, not the yes. See, that's my girl got my back. All my kids do that. But yes, my lawyer was not really rooting for me at all. He was like, you need to get to the year. What do you mean? See, this one right here is something else. Gotta pay attention to him, because what are you talking about? Am I gonna do y'all like what?
I got your back.
Oh, I know you got my back, baby. I know you got mama back. I know.
I got your back.
I know you got my back,
We
baby.
all got her back.
Yes. I love my babies. As y'all see, they bring me so much joy, and even though like they had been gone for so long, they still love me like I hadn't been gone. When I first seen them, yes, they were nervous. So like we'll just jump right into it. I'll tell you guys the story of how the courts were and stuff under the time. Just know that like my own lawyer was not on my side. I didn't win the case, as you see that my kids are with me. She did give them to me before our last court date, and they did terminate her rights. I do have full custody of my kids, and mama is doing her thing by the grace of God. God is on my side, and I appreciate everything that he is doing for me. My kids love the Lord. I'm thankful for them because, 1, 2, 3.
Jesus Christ.
So, Kair, tell them what it was like. What went through your mind when you first saw me, when you first saw your brothers? What was going through your mind when you was on your way to me? Like,
I was excited. I was excited to see my brothers.
Yeah.
And I was happy.
What about you?
And my experience was so fun with having fun with them for the first time and getting to love them.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Oh.
It does. What was your experience like, JJ? What did you think when you first saw me? Because okay, let me tell you guys this. My son Jacob, he was 10 months old when he left from being with me. So
She never
he
got to get any
didn't
videos
know
of it.
who I was like at all. Like he didn't I wasn't a familiar face to him. So him coming to me probably was like me being a complete stranger to him, but I don't know. I will allow him to explain what it was like when he first met me, or heard, that he had a mom, whatever. So what was your thoughts when you knew that you were coming with me, Jacob? Like, how did you feel when you first saw me? You know, all that stuff.
Great, and excited to see you.
You get to see. Were you nervous? Were you scared?
A little bit.
Yeah. Did you want to come with me or did you want to stay with your Grammy?
Come.
You guys can be completely honest. I don't want you guys to be afraid to say what's on your mind, to say what's on you, what you're thinking, anything like that. Okay?
Okay.
So you were nervous and you were scared. What did you think when you first saw me and we hugged each other? Like what was going through your head?
Happiness.
Yeah.
Kindness.
I'm so happy.
And joy.
And joy. You felt joy. Amen. What about you, Celeste? What was on your mind? What did you think?
I felt excited and joyful and more to express myself to you.
Yeah. Were you guys nervous? Well, yeah, you guys did say you were nervous. Scotty, cut it out. Cut it out. You just got to be the one. Noah, what did you think when you first saw your brothers and your sisters for the first time?
I felt happy, and I felt at peace in it. Felt it so great to have fun with them and having some doing stuff.
Yeah. And what about you, Scotty?
Me happy about and
That's okay. Well, for me, I felt like I was complete. I felt like everything that I had worked hard to do, because I was lost for so long, I felt like God finally put the missing pieces, you know, in my life that were missing together. Like me being able to have my kids as a whole and just see what it was like to be a mother of 5. And let me tell you, it is not easy, especially when doing it by yourself. This is not something that is just easy. It's you definitely have to have, you know, faith, patience, you know, all that good stuff. So my next question would be, how do you guys feel about being with me without any family? Like, you know, what do you, like, do you guys have anything that you want to say or anything that you want to talk about?
me.
What?
I felt it when I didn't see you. I was feeling a little sad.
When you didn't see me?
Yeah.
But you didn't know who I was. So how did you feel sad?
Because our granny had to yell at us so much and stuff.
Yeah, about what? What did she yell at you about?
About us being a little bad and stuff.
Huh?
I know what you're trying to say.
Say it. What do you think he's trying to say?
He's trying to say that when Daddy yells at us for when it's like when
we have stuff keeping the house dirty and
no,
stuff.
like that. It's like when you said when we wanted to see her, she started yelling at us and when we wanted to call you and mom, that stuff. That's why.
Wait, she said what when you guys wanted to call me?
No, when we wanted to sometimes call you or sometimes call you or mom, but she would try to yell at us and say no to that stuff.
Is that what you're trying to say, Jacob? Why did she yell at you guys?
Because she wouldn't allow us to talk to you
you.
really. And
That's why you
Cece
said
will always get locked up in the closet by herself with no blanket, nothing. And it used to be so cold. She made her sleep on the floor and the boys sleep on the bed. And then I had to sleep on the floor so Cece could sleep on the bed. And then you slept on the bottom. And then sometimes her family would put me out. And she also made us lie to a man that was asking us questions.
And and this was during the court process when he's saying that she made them lie to a man. A lot of this stuff I kind of, heard already because I've talked to my kids and wanted to know you know, I just wanted to. I would just get to I was just getting to know them and I wanted to know what they've been through. How did they have fun? And stuff like that. A lot of the stuff that I've heard has really broken my heart tremendously. Made me want to cry, but I just listened to them. But I didn't know that she didn't allow them to speak to me though. This is the first time that I'm hearing that. And I did hear that she made them sleep on the floor, and that my daughter was put in the closet. And by any means, please understand that I'm not trying to bash her or bash anybody that I bring up. This is just them sharing their testimony and me sharing my testimony. We have come a long way, and we thank God for a lot that He has blessed us with and where we are. My kids, I allow them to express themselves and them to have their own feelings. I do allow them to express their own feelings, and just what they think, how they think, and what they've been through. I'm telling you, Scotty is gonna be the one during this video. You guys will just brace yourself. But go ahead.
And also, what was it? Go ahead, I forgot.
Oh, go ahead.
I also been put out the room, and we never mostly play when we also have nightmares.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about.
What?
She always put them in the dark, and then this one time, my stomach was hurting really, really bad, and she put me out the room.
Did she?
She didn't give me no medicine. None of them did. She didn't even get up to make us no food. She told us to go ask her dad. Her dad didn't make us nothing. We had to make it ourselves.
And how did that make you guys feel?
A little sad. Well, a lot sad. I almost cried. I feel a lot sad.
Where was Daddy when you guys were with Grammy?
Always at work, sleeping,
Somewhere.
or his friends or something,
A girlfriend.
or either outside working on his truck and stuff. But really, he'll always tell us to get out.
They'll never spend time with us.
Which that really made me mad at him.
And Mommy tried to call us 3 times.
Since we've been with him, he's been, and Grammy. Oh, and when she went to LA, nobody would be they're at the house until probably the next day.
Wait, so she left you guys at home by yourself?
Mm-hmm. I thought we.
Well, how do you know that you did? But I just want to be sure though. How do you know she went to California though, to LA?
Because she always say she'll go to Cali. She always said she went to California.
So who was there?
Nobody.
Sometimes
Uncle Darren's because they'll be at work. They'll be outside. At work.
And my son is 10, mind you. I got him September 18, 2020. He's 10. My son Kair is 10. He's Jacob is 7, and she's 9. So a lot of this stuff, I got them, I think, he was 8 when he came here. He was 8 because she was 7 and he was 5. Yeah, because they were 4 and 3.
I was 4.
No, I think we were 5.
Oh, 3.
No, you were not 3.
Yeah.
He was
He was
5.
5.
He was 5 when I got him.
I was so small.
So, they have shared a lot of things that they went through being, with them. But I want you, how do you guys feel about me being a mom? Because they have been in trouble. They're on punishment right now. My oldest son and him and my son Scotty, they're on punishment. But I always explain to them why they're on punishment, why a lot of things are not okay. Because I have to break them from a lot of habits from when they were with their granny and stuff like that. But they told me that their dad wasn't really around. Like I said, this is not to bash him, but Noah, please, can you be still? Sit down, Jacob. Why are you standing up? Sit down. So, they wanted to, it was actually my daughter's idea to make this video. They all want to do it, but as you guys can see, it's hard for kids to be still. But, what was I saying?
Oh, you talking about when our dad was.
Oh, yeah, they, thank you. They, they told me that their dad wasn't around as much, but how do you guys feel about me as a mom? Like, how am I doing?
You're doing good. I just.
No, and I want you guys to be really, really honest. I want you guys to express your feelings because nowadays, like, parents are not talking to their kids. Parents are not allowing their kids to express their feelings or, what they're going through or anything like that. They're just on their phones or, just doing whatever. But, it's not them getting to know their kids. So that's why I asked them, like, we just had a conversation the other day and I asked them, I said, what is it that I can do to become a better mom? Like, because I know that I lag in a lot of areas, but, it's me by myself, but I'm doing the best that I can and I let them know. And I apologize to my kids. I'm not afraid to apologize to them. But again, how do you guys feel like I'm doing as a mom?
You're doing fine. You're doing okay.
Yeah, so but see, the thing is, they're always in my face 24/7, which is another thing that I try to get my daughter to understand. Like, there's 5 of them and there's only one of me. They're constantly asking me, can we have this? Can we have this? Can we have that? Can we do this? Can we do this? I take them to the pool. I take them out. I do as much as I can with them. So I understand that they want me to stay, off my phone and stuff, but I do spend a lot of time with them, more than, because they told me, like, how their granny pretty much just didn't do anything. Yeah, they didn't get to go outside and play with friends. I allow them to go outside. Sometimes, like now where we live now, I'll sit on the patio, with them and stuff like that. But this, like, it's draining. Just yesterday, I was a little emotional and I was kind of like down, and I just closed myself. I just closed the door. I had them, do their chores and stuff, and I closed the door, but they just kept knocking on the door. Every time I get in the shower, they're knocking on the door, and I'm just like, I try to, like, okay, Lord, just help me relax so I don't get an attitude at them or so I don't yell at them. But they don't understand, like, you guys they're like, Mommy, can we have juice? Mommy, can we have candy? Can I have this? Oh, Mommy, can we do this? And then this one right here, she has 1,000,001 questions, and a lot of times she asks me the same thing. But, I do my best with answering them, communicating, like, we read our Bible and stuff like that. So, when I'm on my phone and I'm looking at stuff, they don't understand that. Because I don't get to have a break. I haven't had a break with them since I had them. Not that I'm crying for one, but it would be nice to have, like, some company for their dad to come and pick them up and for their dad to come and get them, or whatever. Just that little bit of pinch of help is all I'm asking for. I don't ask their dad for money or, none of their dads or anything like that. But I do understand, where she's coming from as well, because, a lot of parents are just sitting on their phone and they're, like, just letting their kids do whatever. But, like, yesterday I tried to have them come to the kitchen and help me, with dinner and stuff like that. And, my son Noah wanted to help too, so I had them, but we only have one knife. We have one knife, so I was just like, you know what, never mind, I'll just have to do this by myself. But then I did have her come in there and do the meat, stuff like that. So sometimes, like, when I cook, and then we have this book, what we used to do, we did it once this year, but, like, I'll allow them to express themselves to God. And I'm just like, anything that you guys can say, go ahead and express that, But you didn't get to say what you, or the rest of you didn't get to say, like, how can I be, how do you guys feel about me as a mom?
Mom, plenty good and stuff. I thought when I was doing this video, I thought we could stand up on the chair.
Why did you think that? He's so funny, silly. Does anybody else have anything to say?
Scotty said he wanted to say something, but no.
Go ahead, Scotty.
I said,
Come over here so they can see you.
I got something to say.
You don't have to school all the way overseas.
I said when you dress up, you look good and stuff.
When I dress up, I look good and stuff. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much.
Look good, pretty.
Pretty. Thank you, baby. I love you.
Can I say something?
Yes.
And there's one thing
Jacob.
I'm really mad at my dad
Why are you mad at him?
because he barely answers the phone. I called him how many times? 14 times.
14. Yeah, 15 because the last one.
And then I sent him a whole bunch of texts and stuff. And the last time me and him got into it, and then he stopped saying stuff, and he doesn't even answer his phone at all.
How does that make you feel?
Mad.
Yeah.
And it seems like I called him every day.
The other day, he always asks to call, but the other day, they called my daughter cried in the room, and I'm like, oh, mommy, Cece's crying,
We've been bugging her for a lot.
Bugging who?
You? Yeah.
Oh yeah, every day, all day.
We
But
haven't cleaned up the house yet.
well, the house is clean now because I had to get on you guys to do it.
And mommy's gonna hear whooping.
What?
Whooping.
What?
A whooping.
What about it?
Like when stuff would be bad.
I don't get what. Say the whole sentence. I didn't hear what you said.
Like when we not pick up our mess and stuff. Like when you have to keep on talking to us.
Yes, and I have to repeat myself over and over.
Over and over. And you tell us to clean our room too much time. Our mess. We never listen.
What you say, Celise?
I said my room.
What about your
We
room?
never listen all the
Say
time to us. You. Mommy, let us play outside. Have fun. So, you don't listen or anything. So, she won't let us recolor and rewrite or learn.
Stop smacking in my ear, please.
Learn and color anything. But not asking her stuff or bugging her and stuff. Not buying us nothing. We don't behave.
So, I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. When it comes to me parenting all 5 of my kids now since I've gotten them back, like I said, it's not easy. I have a lot of breakdowns. My kids have seen me cry. They have seen me at my lowest and and they have spoke life into me. And I'm not one of those ones who's like, I gotta stay strong for my kids. No, I'm showing them what real life is like. Like you're gonna have moments where you're just crying out to God because you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out how to make a way out of no way. So, sometimes I try to hide it in, but one thing like my daughter, she notices when it's like something wrong. I'll be laughing, crying out of the blue. She'll be like, are you okay? And it'll make me get emotional. I'll try so hard to hold it in until I have a breaking point. But anyway, So I just wanted to you guys to know that, like, no, I'm not one of those parents that like wait. You know, I mean, I do like hold in a lot. I try my best to wait, but then when I get to a point to where I can't hold in my tears, is what I'm saying, is when I start crying. So, anyways, do anybody else have anything to say?
Me.
Scotty, you just keep talking about punishment and tablets and all that stuff. We're not talking about that.
I do.
Dang. What you got to say?
And
Was it about your Grammy? Was it about your dad? Was it about me? Okay, so, oh, go ahead.
yeah, our Grammy always put us in the dark. She always put us in the living room. She would yell at us for something that we didn't do.
So what did you guys do for fun? Like, what did you guys do for fun when you guys were with your Grammys?
Only one thing we did was Christmas. So
Yeah,
And all we got for Christmas was clothes
yeah.
we didn't.
and shoes. What did we get for Christmas? Because all I remember.
I had got art stuff and
Oh yeah, you did.
and I forgot what y'all called.
So you guys spent like every year for Christmas with family. You guys
And
did.
we only did one Christmas.
And Cece didn't even get to do her little thing, making the things that the old ladies be having. They be making their little scarves.
Oh, knitting.
Oh, you had that.
She had that, but grandma never let her do it.
Oh, well, you know we don't celebrate Christmas anymore, right?
No, we used to
So how did-
celebrate church.
How, yeah, I know, but now we don't. How do you guys feel about not doing Christmas?
Sad. I wish we could do it.
Yeah.
One more time.
But how do you guys? Oh,
On the mid Halloween time.
how do you guys? Why do you guys care about Christmas so much when, like, I buy you guys stuff throughout the year, you know?
I don't care about Christmas.
Christmas
Well-
is God's birthday.
I don't think Christmas is God's birthday. We need
Grammy said Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what people keep telling me.
I
And
don't
Grammy
think.
says that too.
And God.
Yeah,
I
I don't.
don't like Christmas that much. I don't like Halloween that much.
Yeah, and Halloween is not a good holiday to celebrate either. How do you guys? Because
I
that's.
decided to get devilish.
Mhm. Very good, JJ.
People be dressing up as evil people.
It's
Yeah,
you know.
the devil.
At night, it's, in the dark, that's when Satan likes to do a lot of.
Bad stuff, evil stuff.
Mhm.
I just said that, Scotty.
It's okay. Maybe he didn't hear you because you guys are talking at the same time, and your voice is lower, so I can hear you, but you weren't speaking loud enough for him to hear, maybe. But so how do you guys feel about your dad?
A little great, but
Mad, really mad.
but it's just that he don't spend time with us or nothing.
Yeah. And what are you guys gonna do to, pray?
Pray and tell him that it's okay to
Make
spend
him-
time with us and make him feel happy.
Yeah, and it's okay to.
Or that and give him like stuff like that he needs so he could like he could be nice to Tiger and stuff.
Jacob is talking, you guys.
And Javier could and that's
Okay. Stop, Scotty.
And when it was Father's Day, I remember when we bought that thing for him with the little shoe and the
Oh,
coffee.
we got the money and stuff.
yeah.
But he was just being so mean
Yeah.
that time. And when I was sick that time, he said he'll go get me some medicine, and then he drove off somewhere. Didn't even bring back my medicine. It was medicine that he said was gonna put me back to sleep. And then
Help you get better and
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah, there was a time. I will take full responsibility on that. I made a mistake of allowing their dad, because we are still legally married. So we were gonna try to work on our marriage, and that's what we did, which was too soon. I should have allowed him to get to know me, and I should have gotten to know him to see if, you know, things have changed, if we could grow together, and if this is something that he wanted to do the right way, to just make sure that we were honest with each other. But we didn't do that, and the kids were excited, you know, that, you know, he was coming to move in. Even my two youngest, you know, liked him, and he started calling my son Michi, he started calling him dad, but, you know, I would tell him not to call him that because I just wasn't sure, like, where it was going to go, and then he's just like, no, don't tell him, like, you know, not to call me that, because, you know, if he's okay with that, you know, if he's comfortable, then that's okay. So you know, but he didn't, like, but he would, sometimes he'd be like, our stepdaddy, like, he was so funny when he did that. What did he say? That one time, he'd be like, hi stepdaddy. He'd be like, our stepdaddy here. Like, Scotty is hilarious. He would do that, but no one ever called him dad or stepdad. He just called him by his name or just called him nothing at all. But he was there, and when he was there, how did you guys feel about him being there?
Being great. Maybe.
Boom.
Yeah.
And Celeste, why do you feel
Kinda.
kind of okay about it?
Because when he was fighting with me, and when he got mad at me for going with swimming.
Yeah, and he and the reason why I think that he was mad because he was so jealous, and I made videos and stuff to let him know that I don't want him there, and wanted to leave. And we always went to Sweeney's house, and he would always get mad or yell.
And when I wanted him to sit and eat with us, he said his back was hurting.
Yeah, and then my sister said she saw him in a store, and then he didn't even turn around to say anything or nothing like that.
My kids seen their dad in the store. We went to the gas station. She went in, she saw him, he saw her, and he didn't even acknowledge her.
I seen him in front of me.
And, you know, it's very, very hurtful. So like I said, this is what it's been like me having them. Besides all, like, the negative, we have had a ball. Tell them the fun experiences or the fun things that we have done.
We went to the pool.
The water slide.
We watched Sneakerella.
Oh yeah, we watched lots of family movies. We did.
We watched Timmy. Oh, and we did dance. Just dance.
Yes, just dance. Oh, we did karaoke.
Kicks.
We did karaoke. Oh, and let me tell you. Okay, so when I first got them, and they came, when I first got them and they came, we went to water parks. We went bowling. I love doing a lot of outdoor activities and stuff like that. One thing that they have learned though is because I threw all of their toys away, because if you, like, I'm just like, there's no point in buying these things if you guys are not going to take care of them, because these are things that you got to learn how to have for a long time. Like, and now that, like, I'm older, but I am, like, teaching them that, like, my daughter has gotten a lot better with that, like her earrings, you know, her purses, stuff like that. Now she's learning how to take care of it, because I have showed them they have broken tablets, and I'm like, if you break your tablet, I'm not buying you guys another one for a while. I bought my two oldest ones cell phones. I'm like, if you guys lose them, I won't buy you cell phones for a while. But now that we moved and we're over here by ourselves and, like, we're transitioning, I have to get them cell phones. Go ahead, baby.
So when Cece saw Daddy in the store, whatever store, and Claire saw Daddy in fries, do you remember we saw him on the road before?
Yes. Yes, I do. We've seen him a lot.
And when you said he drives, when you and him saw each other drive past.
That's what he just said.
That's what I just said. When Celine was in the car.
A
I
skirt.
thought about when Mary was by herself in the car.
Yeah, just whether I'm with someone or by myself, it's the same thing. You see, he doesn't. Yeah. So my kids know that they've seen him in the car. They're like, oh, daddy, like they've seen him. He knew where we live. He doesn't check on them like for a while. Well, I'm not gonna say for a while, but before we had moved into our next apartment, um, he like he came I think maybe 2 to 3 times and got them the entire time that I had them and took them. Where did you guys go to the park and?
Only the parks and just the back apartments and stuff and to ride our bikes. But he only took us out.
No, I'm talking not when you guys were with your Grammy. I'm talking about when before he moved in, when he came in, he would pick you guys up, like when Cece did the tie-dye shirts and stuff like that.
Oh, he only took us to the store to get stuff.
No, he took us to make some review.
I know. He took us to the park. Cece did her tie-dye shirt. Then Mason review. He took us to the store to get some. He let us pick out some stuff. He got juice and some chips, and then he sat down and he started getting on his phone, but he did help Cece a little bit make her tie-dye shirt. And I didn't.
So they're no. So they went with their dad about 3 times before he had moved in, and then once he came, yes.
When Cece and Jacob Cece went to their granny, me and Scotty was crying because we missed them.
No, they didn't go with their granny. They went with their dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he picked them up, he picked them 3 up, and they cried because they wanted to go. That's another thing that's hard to deal with. Which is I wish I would have done better with that, because when you deal with kids that are young and they have different parents, and they're close in age, they're kind of like they become attached to each other. So it made me sad. What did you tell me?
Like when me and Noah at our granny's house, Noah was like mad because he went sad. Like sad and mad because he wanted the mom, but he didn't have her mommy. And I missed it too.
Oh, I'm not with
But Granny didn't say anything.
She did tell me that he missed me and stuff, and that I do remember he was crying and he wanted me. I remember because she called me and she told me, she was like, oh, I was crying for you. But yeah, so we are now like I said, it's now 2022. I've had them since September 18th of 2019. I mean 2020, sorry, September 18th, 2020. And it has been a roller coaster. It has, I'm not trying to make it seem like things have been peaches and cream, but we have had a beautiful time. Scotty, please. I am thankful, for the testimony and for, what I've been through, with my kids. And, we've had 3 different places since we've been here. One was temporary, and the other, we moved. It was just a stepping stone. And then, we had to stay in a hotel until we had to, look at this one over here, y'all. That's what I say. He's the one that's gonna why would he do his clothes like this? I warned you guys. I warned you guys. But yeah. So that's pretty much that's just basically just a little bit of what, because they didn't really get to share what their experience was like at their grannies. That's up to them if they want to talk about that. It hurts my feelings to know the things, that they went through, living with them and me not being a part of their lives, because they told me they didn't even know that they had a mom, or they didn't think they had a mom.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. So, where did you guys think I was? Not you, Scotty. You've been around me all your life.
How long?
Yes.
I didn't even know where you was. We didn't really think where you was.
Grammy never told us that we had. Well, before we even started calling you, we thought you either died or we thought you didn't have a mom, or I thought Grammy got us from foster care, like got us from somebody, like got us from somebody else. Because I was thinking when I first seen you, I thought you was not really a real mom. I thought you was just a foster mom. Because I've been thinking, I really want to know who my real mom is.
I'm thinking like you're our
This
cousin.
is our real mom.
Something.
So you didn't think I was? So you thought I was a foster parent when I was coming to pick you up that day? Wow. But didn't she tell you guys that you guys were coming with me? I mean, like, well, yeah, because we had talked about it on the phone, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So when you
But she did tell us we was going with you. She let us know that we was going with you.
yeah, and did she
You just said that.
did she say that, like, oh, you guys are going to live with your mom now? Like when she packed up all you guys' stuff?
Yes,
That
she
we
did.
could live with you.
Yeah, and
Just said we're just going to.
She did say we're gonna be living with her mom now.
I have little art stuff in my bag. Are you about to cry, Mom?
No.
Why you sniffing?
But my nose itch. But so you guys didn't know you had a mom. When you guys found when you guys saw me, what was your impression?
Oh, Mom,
I thought you were just a foster care mom.
You did?
What do you mean by our impression?
What did you think of me when you first saw me? Like, were you like, oh no, like, did you think, like, wow, like, I can't believe, like, we're with our mom, or,
Well, I did say that.
like, this is real? Like, were you guys like, dang, is this really happening? How do you guys feel about how I am with teaching you guys about God and reading the Bible?
Good.
And,
I want to live with Cece.
yeah. What have you guys learned from me since being with me?
Love, and heartness, joyness,
Peace. That's all.
peace,
Love, kindness.
loveness,
Oh, capacity. And knowledge.
Knowledge.
When there's two
So
more
important.
gathered.
And you
you
are
are in the midst,
and we bind you in voodoo and witchcraft and
you and
She
And-
said, mm-mm.
to the devil again.
Think of your prayers when you
And-
said, you are in the gather of another side of our prayers.
Oh, and two or more.
And
What
to
they're
the
saying
devil
is
again,
when
down
two
under
or
our
more
skin.
are gathered, then God is in the midst of our prayers.
And you've been teaching us some life God stuff. Because we only knew the will of God.
We listen to blessing on blessing.
And
that's
the devil can't get under our skin.
They are doing okay. I mean, they're doing good in school. He's doing awesome. He has his kindergarten certificate that we have to get soon. This girl's making straight A's. This boy's making straight A's. JJ needs some improvement. He's in the first grade. And Kair, he's doing a lot better now. He has improved. Michi goes to kindergarten this year. Yay! Woo-hoo!
Drop your truck.
Drive your truck.
Drive your truck. No, Tiger said, drive your truck. Drive your truck.
Drive
started a truck to kindergarten.
So yeah, he's gonna be going. So all of them will finally be in school.
Not you. No, yes, you.
Yes, because I'm.
Cause she got
starting
some
mine.
nail school.
Yes, yay me! I cannot wait to start. So yeah, I am gonna be starting my
So
nail
I get
school
to go to
hopefully
school
on
with
the. Yes.
And I will be starting hair school and nail school.
Mommy, is I go to kindergarten
Yes.
with me?
You're gonna be in the first grade when you go back to school.
Kai's gonna be in the kindergarten.
No.
Oh, I sound like
I'm gonna get the Z.
So what?
Kai said he's gonna get a Z.
No, I said I'm gonna.
One thing I want to say is that what I can say, we are all very grateful for everything, like, you know,
Wow.
things when it comes to.
In real life.
What is that, bro?
In real life, that he's something else. What's my favorite song? Let me see if they know. That's what we can do. What's my favorite song?
Okay. In real
No,
life.
no,
Kai first. Oh, OGD. OG dog.
no,
DJ.
Wait, what is it?
Khaled.
no.
Is it a gospel song?
Yes.
Oh,
Blessing on blessing.
Chosen. Brother Chosen.
What song?
Blessing
That
Mommy, the song that
The cowboy song. The
song.
cowboy song. The
how
one
does
with the hat.
how does what song go? You guys
Oh,
say it. No, it's not.
Mommy, I'm talking.
Why you guys?
God blew life in his brother like a CPR. That one?
No, that's my song too.
Wait, it's a screaming. Wow.
No,
Mommy,
that's
we did double
UCP
count
serving, I
in
think.
our school. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, is it?
Oh,
Cece,
you
you
wanna
had, you
chocolate?
almost had it.
My mama always said.
Oh,
I know it.
it's the one where he plays the radio? Like when Kai said,
Y'all give up?
no.
Mommy, yes, I give up.
I don't give up. It's
Got into a diamond.
I am the most I can got me shining. I don't need no rockers, got us timeless. No, that's not it. I'm forever. Wait,
Mommy,
how go?
not forgetful, candy.
Grateful, yeah.
That's
I
it.
got
Prescriptions, I don't need your girl.
yeah, off my face, not my side, worship Christ. He gave his life, yeah. But no, that's not it.
But
That's
it's
my song too.
But let's talk about our YouTube. Mommy, it's welcome to our YouTube channel. Okay, guys.
So I'm finna just
Working
sing
in the morning, there's nobody. I love Jesus Christ, what you gonna do about it?
Chills up and touch from the Holy Ghost. You can't keep it silent cause it's too solid. Everything new, 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 new. Everything new. Everything new, 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 new. Everything new. What? The Lord got us on another level. He be going deep with the chosen. Grab another shovel. That's my jam. That's my song.
Mommy, that's right.
Yeah. We did. You were saying, you said mighty rushing wave. I said no. You said blessings on blessings. I said no.
No, I didn't say blessings
Oh, yeah,
on
that was
blessings.
him. But you said some songs. I said that wasn't it.
Wait,
Okay.
can we do another two?
I did say that.
I don't know.
On another channel.
He said another shovel.
No, another chapel.
What's the other songs by Chosen that we used to listen to?
Stand out. How did it go?
Oh, Scotty's song, can't get my head down, down, to the head down, God proud, to stand down, not just to the other way,
We never heard that. Can we hear this?
You're funny.
Can we hear Jum 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 on the video?
Wait, what other songs did we used to listen to? What was the one with the elevator when he was pushing the button?
Ring, ring, ring,
Oh.
ring. Something like that.
I got some. I don't get no.
40 for the line.
Let us play it.
Oh yeah, where's the tablet?
I thank God every morning for the light. What I said.
Woke up in the morning to my salvation. I said it wrong. I said what?
What?
Scotty. Look at Scotty.
You don't put them down.
Oh man, I'm exhausted. Wanna be a servant, but I know what the cost is. The people like Pharaoh, my heart gets soft. And I pray to God cause I can't do it from a coffin. Every day I praise Him, every day I patience. I pray in the God that gives me suffocation. The lives of every God is hard. We welcome to Jesus and we say a silent heart.
And it's not why you're here.
They so funny outside there.
Coco, this your season right now.
Yo, G.
Never know where yet.
Rock until I rock into a diamond. Oil in my life is I'm shining. I don't need no watch cause God is timing. I'm forever grateful, can't be hateful. Yeah, I got scriptures, I don't be grateful. Yeah, walk by faith, not by sight, worship Christ. He gave us life to give me life.
I'm still standing. I'm still strong.
Not at all.
Underneath the car, I don't watch the news. Please turn the TV off. Christ died for what you think He was bleeding for. Bleeding up. Go, Kai, hit that. Flesh don't, but the spirit don't, but heaven gates, I don't want to hear the part. Genesis, the beginning, yeah, that's where it starts. Our appearance.
Oh, this is my favorite part from the
This mine too. I just listened to these words like God spoke through him, and that was so powerful. I'm getting excited when I'm in the car listening to this. I'll be like, let's go. My kids do too. When your heart is getting heavy, rejoice. Look at the trust, when it was painful, the land was down. If you started to head, you decided too late. Boom, boom, boom.
Bamba.
I always sing that part like I can sing, y'all, but I can't. I feel like my time because I got many issues. I had nothing. I'm a fan man. Go, Jacob, sing it. Let's go. That's pretty much just a little update for you guys to see how my kids are. Because I don't know if you can tell if they're happy, if you think they're sad, you know, whatever. We are blessed. We are thankful. And I just love them. I'm just so grateful for my kids. They just mean the world to me. To me. To me. To me. To
Bye.
me. To me.
Bye.
To me.
Bye, you guys.
To me.
Everybody, I'm bigger.
We'll
than
see you
them.
later.
See ya, I'm bigger than these people.
Yeah, so I guess that's that.
No,
Nobody has anything else to say.
Bye.
So
I do.
I know that another thing that I had to say, I know that I didn't really break it down. I kind of like skimmed over a lot of things, and this video was all over the place. It wasn't in order because I wasn't trying to make it long, but it ended up being long anyways. So maybe I'll properly explain, like, you know, everything without them being in the video. But hopefully this kind of sums up everything. Like, I know I didn't get to break down the whole court process. But yeah, this is me having them now, and you know, we have food, we have a roof over our head, we have clothes. You know, even our car is not working right now, and they're out of school. They're gonna be out of school for the last 2 weeks of school, because they've already been out of school. Because all I need is a battery, y'all, which is crazy because a new battery. That's the only reason my car's not working. But we're blessed. The school excused them, gave them all good grades for whatever assignments that they're unable to complete. They are very understanding, very helpful. The principal had to bring them home last Friday because I wasn't able to get them due to my car
It's because her
dying.
mother's battery died from her car.
Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and
But it's okay.
we're still grateful. Like, things could be much worse, and I think I just thank God, because without him I couldn't do it. I'm here in Arizona with my kids by myself, no family, no nothing, so I can't depend on anybody. Not that I can't depend on anybody, because I do appreciate those who are praying for me, those who are praying over my kids and over me. I just want to thank you guys. But yes, this is my family. This is Noah again. This is Kyer. This is Jacob. This is Scotty, and that is Celise, and I am Tondalia. So
I am Dion Jacob King.
we love y'all.
Mommy
We
don't want to
love y'all.
Mommy don't want to tell you. Mommy don't want to tell y'all her real name. She have a real name, but she don't want to tell y'all it.
So what's my real name? You tell them my real name then.
I don't know, but
Can I tell her?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mashe.
Yeah,
Mashe.
Mashe.
That's not even how you say it, but that is not my real name.
Oh, I know it. It's Tandalia. No, that's fake. That's fake.
My real name is Talia J. Noah is just pretending.
No, Mommy. At daycare when we picked Scotty up from daycare, Mommy said her real name.
Oh, and that's
is
another
not
thing. Since I have gotten them, I was able to put her in cheer. I had them two in football. I haven't got to put them in sports yet, but I definitely will try soon. But right now, we're just, right now God got us on downtime to, especially get my undivided attention and to focus on him more. Because, it's a lot going on right now, but we staying positive, we staying uplifted, and we're staying afloat about the situation. So, yeah. Thank you guys. It was a blessing talking to you guys. It was a blessing just to be able to share this with you, because I know a lot of you guys have asked me for an update, what it's like to, you guys just wanted to know, what was going on with me ever since I got, my kids and what was going on with them. So they was able to tell you guys themselves. Do you guys enjoy living with mommy?
Yes.
I said, do you guys enjoy living with mommy?
Yes.
Am I fun mom?
Yes.
Am I a cool mom?
Yes. No.
Yeah, just a yes.
Y'all think so?
Yeah.
Am I loving?
Yes.
Am I peaceful?
No.
Am I joyful?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yeah.
She played all day.
No, especially Scotty, like Mommy was talking about. Be careful of him.
No,
Yeah.
not be careful. I was just saying, like, watch him because he's funny. He has a lot of personality and a big sense of humor. So, but yeah, that's that. We just wanted to introduce you to some, introduce you to us, and you guys get to see, our nails because I'm gonna use her as a practice hand. But just, that's something that I have been practicing. So I actually start school for nails on the 31st. So it's just crazy how judgmental people could be, how people could be. But it's okay. And as you guys can see, my kids are happy. They're loving kids, and that's that. But I wish I bless all of you guys' households. I pray that God is with you and whatever you guys are going through. I pray that you guys can still smile through the storm, whatever. And that is until next time.